What's going on, everyone? This is Carl. The solution is in the solution to fitness, and today I just finished a beast ass leg workout. Awesome leg workout. Exhausted. Solution wants to go home, but before the solution does, there's one thing he has to do. One chore that he hates to do, but it's got to be done. Grocery shopping. So yeah, decided to whip out the camera because I have it set, ready to go whenever I think of a popular video idea. No, I don't really do that. But yes, it is an important topic to talk about. One of the most common reasons people don't go on a diet is because of the time it takes to go grocery shopping. Sometimes people don't have the time to do it. But another excuse is that it's too expensive. Healthy food is too expensive. So yes, I'm going to get into some serious topics now discussing that. So if you appreciate the information I'm about to give you and, you're entertained, please do not be afraid to bench that subscribe button and squat that like button for more videos such as this, and share the video around because that's going to help me out too.
Like the video now!
So yes, this video is going to debunk the claim of healthy food or going on a diet being too expensive. And when it comes to time, well, you're going to have to make time to do the grocery shopping. It shouldn't be too long if you know what you're looking for. And when it comes to making time to meal prep, I did do a video on meal prep. Check that video out. You can click the top of the screen, somewhere up there. Click that to see my video that I did discussing that. So how am I going to debunk this claim of food being too expensive? Well, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little trip to the grocery store, right? Going to take a trip to the grocery store, and I'm going to show you everything that I buy when I go on a clean diet. Everything that I buy when I get on my strict diet for competition. I'm also going to compare some nutrition facts to some foods that claim that they're healthy, like organic foods that are super expensive. I'm going to compare some nutrition facts to show you that you don't really need it when going on a clean diet. So that being said, let's start driving to the grocery store. I'm going to move the camera over here because it's a little dark over there. But a very controversial topic. Well, not really controversial, but it has a lot of different opinions. So I'm just going to tell you what I personally prefer, based on my knowledge and why I prefer frozen over fresh. Well, it's basically because by the time fresh vegetables are picked to the time when they're first picked, brought to the store, and then purchased and then consumed, it has already lost most of its nutritional value compared to frozen vegetables, which are frozen immediately after being picked. So I'm going to go into the store now and going to start with getting some frozen vegetables. So if you want to start clean eating, go for the greenest vegetables. Broccoli and green beans are safe bets. Now the price you should be getting it at is around $1 a bag for this size, but I know not every grocery store is the same price, so let's just say it's $2 a bag where you are. If it's more than that, you're getting ripped off. Don't buy it. Start shopping somewhere else. But one bag should last you at least 2 meals, so let's get 3 bags of broccoli, and that's going to last us 6 days. So $2 a bag times 3 bags is $6. Another vegetable you should be getting is spinach. I'm mainly going to have this for breakfast, so a container like this should go around $2 to $3. So let's just use the worst case scenario again, and it's 3. If you're using it only for breakfast like me, it should last a little over a week or two, so just 1 is okay. So $3 plus $6 is $9. Simple math, right? Now you can add in other vegetables like onion, peppers, and potatoes, but these are the main ones that I'm looking at. These vegetables that I've just showed you, those are the main ones I'm looking at for a pretty basic diet. When it comes to fruit, I don't really have too much of it. The only fruit that I usually get is bananas, since it does contain a high amount of potassium,
and it is pretty much my favorite fruit to have post workout with my shakes. Usually bananas go for around 49 to 69 cents a pound, so something like this usually goes for around $1.50. I want $1.50, yeah, I want to say. I don't think I've ever reached the $2 range when buying bananas, so let's just stick with that. This brings our spending chart to $1.50 plus $9, $10.50.
Now, like it or not, fruits do contain sugar, so I don't find myself getting too much of it. But also bear in mind that eating a banana or eating an apple is nowhere near as bad as eating like candy or fruit juices or something like that, which contain a obscene amount of sugars, sugar levels off the charts.
Let's get into chicken breast. Of course, chicken legs or thighs will be cheaper, but you're getting a ton of fat with that and not as much protein as chicken breast. Chicken breast should be $1.99 a pound at the most. So let's just say you want two packages. It should be $7 to $8. So let's say $7.50 each. Now our math gets a little more complicated. I already hear a bunch of people saying, "What the hell? I hate math. That's why I dropped out." No, I'm kidding. But $7.50 times two is $15. $15 plus $10.50 is $25.50 that we spent so far. So of course, if you get sick of chicken breast, which you probably will, next time you can get turkey, lean ground turkey instead, which also have a good amount of protein with little fat, or instead of two chicken breast packages, you can get one chicken breast package and one turkey breast package. It does have a little more fat than the chicken breast, but not too bad. They're usually a lot cheaper than chicken breast. So now we're going into a bag of rice. Now, to me, white or brown rice, I'm okay with either one, just as long as you only use water to make it. No added salt or oils or anything. As you can see here, a small bag like this should go for almost $5, and this will definitely last you a good while if you're having a cup or lower than that a day. Like in my first diet video, you won't be buying this every week either, so it's like a one-time thing for a while. And I would look for the medium grain rice as they are a little lower in carbs than long grain. So 25.50 plus $5 is $30.50. I know we're kind of doing this all over the place, but oatmeal, very important breakfast meal. This shouldn't be more than $3 for a container like this. Big name brands like Quaker Oats usually go for more, so I try to find like a store brand of oatmeal. And this is the plain oatmeal, no sodium or anything. So that's $30.50 plus $3, $33.50. Continuing with breakfast would be eggs. Now, it's hard to determine what the exact price of eggs would be for the place closest to you, and we're only going to go with a dozen eggs. Way too much work to calculate 18 packs, 24-pack eggs, and all those different packages. So it's hard to tell because in some places a dozen eggs can be $3, some $1.50. Some places like Walmart can be as low as 66 cents. But I like to use the worst case scenario prices so you can already expect the worst and then be relieved when it isn't as much. So let's go with $3. $33.50 plus $3 equals $36.50 so far. Yogurt. Gotta have a snack once in a while. So there are a small amount of brands that I actually use. One of them is the Light and Fit, and the other is Waco's Triple Zero. There are a couple others but these two are the best. They both are around the same price. I get them for around $3.50 for a 4-pack, but by themselves, they're almost always $1 each. So let's just say $4 for a pack, and you want two. That'll be $8. $8 plus $36.50 is $44.50 you spent so far. And last but certainly not least, you want to make sure you stick to only water, considering buying a case of water, or maybe, and you can probably add in a jug too, those water jugs, like you see carried around the gym all the time. Cases of Poland Spring water usually go for around $3 to $4. So let's just say $4. Which brings our grand total of what we spent today, $48.50. That doesn't sound too bad, does it? Now keep two very important things in mind. One, you won't be spending $48.50 every week because remember, you bought a package of rice, you bought two packages of chicken, things like that that you're not going to keep buying every week. It's going to last you for longer. Also, keep in mind that I gave you the worst case scenario prices, meaning it shouldn't be more than what I told you. More than likely, they'll be a lot less in price.
Now, before we end this video, let's talk about organic foods. Do you need organic, expensive foods to be healthy and lose weight? Well, obviously, when people think healthy diets, they think of organic. They think organic is the only way to go. It's not, pretty much. It's not the only way to go. I've also proven to you in this video that you don't need it. Those foods I told you are exactly what I buy when I go grocery shopping for my shows. Of course, there are some snacks you can add in there if you like that I didn't mention. I didn't include Ezekiel bread in there because not much places carry it. But I know for a fact you'll find something near you that sells everything that I mentioned here. But let's get into the topic of organic foods. Let's get back on that. Let's not veer too far off track. This is entirely my opinion. This is the solution's opinion. But you don't need it because organic foods aren't that much more different than conventional. Now, before the keyboard health nuts start attacking me, like,
What do you mean it's not that much different? Save the earth.
I won't get into it too much in this video because I do believe that the discussion of organic foods and any foods that claim to be healthy for that matter deserves its own video entirely. So I'm not going to really get into it right now. I'll save that for another day. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you some nutrition facts and try to compare it with the foods that you have all the time.
So here's some Golean cereal. You can see in the front talks about 11 grams of protein, 9 grams of fiber, 14 grams whole grain. But if you look at the nutrition facts, you see the sodium is 125 milligrams for 3/4 a cup. So that's pretty high. There are better options out there than that. Here we have some protein bars. People are always asking me, which protein bars are the best? What protein bars are the best? And then, you look at the nutrition facts. Actually, the quick answer for you, none of the protein bars are the best. All right, there are no good protein bars. If you look at this, one bar is 33 grams of carbs. Sodium is 500 milligrams, 10 grams of fat. That's a little too high for just one bar. So most bars, they're not all like this, but majority bars, they're around that level. Here's a pure protein bar. They, once again talks about the 20 grams of protein on the cover, 2 grams of sugar. But let's take a closer look. 17 grams of carbs. You got 180 milligrams of sodium. A little better. A little better than the last one, but still not the best. Then you have Ensure. I see a lot of people taking this. Let's go to those nutrition facts. 9 grams of protein. 26 vitamins and minerals. They're always going to tell you the best parts of the product right in front. But if you look at the facts, although it has a really good amount of potassium, 33 grams of carbs, 15 grams of sugar. No, that's too much. Here you have some organic milk. Another thing people ask me about are different kinds of milks. Most milks, they're usually around the same. You got 12 grams of carbs per cup. That's not too bad, but you got the sodium at 125 milligrams, 8 grams of fat. It's a little better than regular milk, but it's not that much different. Some people get some multigrain pasta, organic multigrain pasta. I took a picture of all different kinds here. You look at the nutrition facts. Yeah, the sodium is 0, which it always is, but you're still getting 40 grams of carbs in 1 cup, and I don't know if you're measuring how much of this you're actually eating, but that's going to be a lot. Organic mayonnaise. Let's just slap organic on it and let's see how much it changes the nutrition facts. And as you can see here, it doesn't change the nutrition facts much. It's still 11 grams of fat, 85 milligrams of sodium. Here's some organic bread, 27 grains and seeds sandwich bread. You know, if you're looking for organic bread, whatever. Like I said, Ezekiel bread is probably the best one you can get. But you know, some people don't like to freeze their bread. This was on the shelf. Let's go to nutrition facts. And one slice is 105 milligrams of sodium, 17 grams of carbs, only 50 milligrams of potassium, so nothing really to worry about there. That's a little too much for one slice. I like if I'm getting regular bread, I'm want to see it measured by 2 slices. This is organic English muffins, and let's see what we got here. We have 85 milligrams of sodium, and this is the serving size for half an English muffin. All right, this is organic, and 18 grams of carbs. So if you're most likely going to have both sides of the English muffin, you got to double all this up. So you're gonna have 10 grams of sugar, only 6 grams of protein. You know, it's not really worth the extra money you're spending.
But so as you guys can see, not much difference, right? I had so much more products that I did record, and you know, other products that I saw, but I wanted to stick to the more common stuff. But what? But yeah, I'm gonna stick to more common stuff. But if I was right about the amount of money that you had to pay when you go to the grocery store and get this stuff, let me know, because I'm really interested in knowing. I'm really interested in knowing if it was a lot less or if it was pretty close. But I'm just letting you know for a fact it's certainly not going to be more than that. My shoulder. I'm going to kill somebody. I'm not even responding. So if you found this video helpful, I'm holding the camera like this because my shoulder is killing me. If you found the video helpful, please, like I said before, do not be afraid to bench that subscribe button. Bench it, man. 1 rep max that subscribe button and never unsubscribe ever again. Squat the like button. 1 rep max on that squat. And share this video around. We need to get more eyes on this channel already. Team Solution shirts are back on sale. The promotion is back on. If you guys are interested in getting one, it helps the channel out a lot. It really does. Helps me out. It's kind of like my my own Patreon. And plus, it makes you look cool. Makes you look cool as a pool in winter. Get yours now. I'm working on it. Sorry. Once again, this is Carl the Solution saying if you got a problem, I'll help you solve it. Your worst days are done and your best is yet to come.